What is up, Dace-tacular Nation? Welcome to another edition of the Dace Man Show. I am your host, Chris the Dace Man Dace, and joining me, as always, across the way, looking extra white trash today, Gibby.
Yeah, boy.
You solidify that. And joining me over there, Chris Bompadre.
What's cracking?
As you
crackin'.
notice, freshly shaved.
Oh, baby face.
Yes.
Baby face.
I'm already growing it back.
Damn.
I'm not a fan of this naked look I got going on.
Naked.
And all the comments I keep getting at work.
Damn, son. You
Apparently,
sexy.
Since we turned over most of the staff, none of them ever see me without facial hair.
Oh, God. I can see that being an issue.
Yeah, I was a brand new person to them.
Brand new.
I know you have long hair, you're wearing a hoodie and wearing jeans like the other guy that used to do it. But are you sure you work here?
I don't know.
Yeah, well, welcome to the show, Mr. Bompadre.
Thank you.
Man of so many words.
Yes.
This past weekend, we had a it was a special event, but a private event.
We did?
We went to your bachelor party,
I did?
and this idiot, forgot what the fuck a fork was called.
Oh, shit.
We're sitting there, and this is actually kind of the setup.
Now, time out. Preference.
There's no preference.
I did not. I had maybe a quarter of a beer at this point in time.
Yeah, so he wasn't drunk. And he's sitting
Even
next
though
to
I
me.
wish I could say I was hammered.
And the hot waitress from Pittsburgh, because we got her backstory.
Damn right we did.
He turns to her and goes, I need that thing. And she looks at him and goes, fork?
Yeah, I need a fork. I need a fork.
So he never lived that down after that moment, and that's how his bachelor party began. And I thought, very worthwhile. That and the fact that we had a balcony that he chose to just yell at anybody who walked the hell by.
They deserved it. Why would you come near me?
That's correct.
There was parking spots there. It's a public area.
That's their problem,
They
not
didn't have
mine.
a choice. He's yelling at this guy, oh, look at this skateboarder. Skateboarding. And his girlfriend in the car has cute legs. All the while, we're just kind of like sitting in the room like, oh my God, we're going to get thrown out of a Comfort Inn.
A comfort. Exactly.
So that was our exciting weekend. But we got a jam-packed show for you today. The first thing we're going to do is our new segment, because I like to get my segments first because you usually run over everything.
Oh, we're not doing sports first? Doing that first. All right, I like it. I like it.
Nerd,
Throwing it.
informational, nerd, whatever the hell that
Bird.
fourth thing is. Bird! There it is. Bird's the word.
Word is the word.
So let's roll into our debate segment.
Boo.
It is decided.
All right, on today's topic, we're going to decide who is America's superhero. Weighing in on the other corner, it is Captain America, a fictional superhero appearing in the American comic books published by Marvel. Created by cartoonists Joe Simon and Jack Kirby, suck it Stan Lee, the character first appeared in Captain America Comics #1, cover dated March 1941.
My birthday.
Birthday can't be every day.
Yes, it can.
Its predecessor of Timely Comics, predecessor of Marvel Comics. Captain America was designed as a patriotic super soldier who often fought the Axis powers of World War II.
I'm just going to say he's on steroids. He took a drug. I'm just saying.
Literally, it's supposed to be steroids. Superhuman.
He's on roids. He's going to have roid rage.
The popularity of superheroes waned following the war, and Captain America comic book was actually discontinued in 1950 with a short-lived revival in 1953. Marvel Comics revived the character in 1964 as Captain America. Captain America obviously wears a flag on his suit, the
Great
Shield.
shield.
vibranium shield,
Fork. Oh, wait.
I mean,
Fork.
Fork.
and he is currently sitting across the way. His opponent in the debate of who is America's true superhero.
I think I know.
What do you think?
Is it Iron Man?
Superman.
Richard Nixon.
I thought it was gonna be the Avengers one. Damn it.
We'll do
Are you team
we'll do like an
are you
Avenger
team
versus
Cap or
Avenger.
Team Iron? Yeah.
Superman is a fictional superhero appearing in American comic books published by DC Comics. The character was created and written by Jerry Siegel and artist Joe Shuster, high school students living in Cleveland, Ohio in 1933. They sold Superman to Detective Comics, the future DC Comics, in 1938. Superman debuted in Action Comics #1, cover dated June 1938. And we all know Superman's history coming from Krypton, but for whatever reason bearing the American flag in 90% of its comics.
Yes.
So the debate is, who is America's hero? Is it Captain America, literally named after the country, or Superman, an alien who had nothing to do with this country, but protects it for no reason? Gibby!
I got an answer. Ready?
What is happening? There's no
This
props.
guy, this guy.
There's no props in this segment.
No, it's gotta
That's
be
a
a
clone
storm.
trooper.
I know, man. He
He's a
clearly
stormtrooper.
wins. He clearly wins.
I thought it was a stormtrooper though.
It's a clone trooper.
Let's get the blue.
It's a different design helmet, too.
I had to just look at the helmet. That's what I had to look at. Is it really blue as Storm?
I mean, I never picked that
Clone
up.
War troopers changed theirs by rank. Yellow was commander.
Because the
That's
other
correct.
one's supposed to be solid straight
It's
across.
not the debate here.
No, it doesn't matter. This one wins.
Hey, what is up, Gaming Gordy and
I don't-
A-Gilly28?
What up, dogs?
So Amber obviously chose Captain America. Gibby, Captain America or Superman?
I don't really like either of them.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, you'd almost have to. I mean,
You'd lose in the court of law.
I probably have to go with Superman because he can fly. But that's a
That's
very,
American.
very bad reason.
United.
But you know, it is very united. And then he has to watch out for the World Trade Center. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Oh,
But Padre, Captain America or Superman? Let's get off that asshole.
Captain America. He fought the Nazis. His name's America. He's got the shield. There's your answer.
Captain America. He punched Hitler in the face.
I know,
the
that's why you
face.
should lose.
Again, you find yourself on the losing side for the second week in a row in the
I
second
don't know what
incarnation
you're
of this
talking
debate.
about.
You chose Superman because he can fly.
But Captain can't find him because he's up in the sky.
They're not fighting each other in this debate.
Apparently he's quicker than a bullet, but I still question that.
Okay, you're defending him. You're gonna just tear down your guy now?
They're both are pretty shitty.
What?
I
I'm
disagree.
Iron Man, by the way.
It's not, we weren't doing Avenger versus Avenger. We're simply doing DC's flagship versus Marvel's flagship.
Well, they're oh god, there's their flagship. Oh Jesus,
Who? Marvel?
how is that their flagship?
It's one of their first, more or less.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll give you that one, but I wouldn't say it's their flagship.
I am checking our votes for the online Facebook post we have going. Right now, Captain America is in the lead. Technically, I'm the only person that has voted, but Captain America is in the lead.
That counts then.
It clearly doesn't.
I would totally like the post, but my phone bests me.
Your phone bests you.
It does. Well, anyway, if you that's something
Quick,
different.
quick.
There's another post that came up. So I'm gonna call this for Captain America.
Bullshit lies.
Your only defense was he flies, and I debate if he's actually faster than a bullet.
I do, because I really question it.
Oh my god, that doesn't help your guy.
It doesn't matter. He can fly.
Okay, you.
He can fly.
If you ever need a lawyer, do not call this man. On that note, it's time for sports.
How about sports? You follow sports?
1-1 now. That's all I'm saying.
Well, we got a lot of sports news for you today. Pages upon pages. As always, we will start with the MLB stats.
What?
The American League East, the Orioles are leading the division, followed by the Yankees, who are a game behind. Cleveland Indians are leading the American League Central, followed by the White Sox, who are half a game behind.
Woo!
Over in the AL West, the Astros are leading their division, followed by the Angels, who are 3.5 behind.
They're old.
Over the National League,
What?
the National League East sees the Nationals leaving the division, and in second place, the Philadelphia Phillies, who are 4.5 games behind.
They've been on a roll.
I heard
Their last 10, they've been 7-3.
But I still would not hold any hope
They beat
whatsoever.
the World Series champions yesterday, 10-3.
Fluke.
I heard they lost their opening game
They did.
that you went to.
They did, but they won Dollar Dog Night, and that's what really matters.
Damn
That's true.
right. Dollar Dog Night.
But they just dropped 3 in a row to the Dodgers.
I mean,
I'm gonna blame jet lag.
I mean, to be honest, they're a young team. I think I personally think they're gonna have a lot of large swings. I don't think they're gonna be as consistent as they need to be a World Series champion.
Well, who knows? But the World Series Cubs are now tied for first in the NL Central, thanks to the Phillies. They're tied with the Brewers, followed by the NL West, where the Rockies are leading their division. Diamondbacks are a half a game behind.
Diamondbacks, woo!
God damn it, Phillies! You gave 3 wins to the Dodgers and pulled them out of last place. Get your shit together.
No, they don't wanna.
All right, next up on our list, we're gonna go in the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs.
NHL.
In the second round, the Capitals and Penguins are going at it, where Pittsburgh leads the series 2-1. And on another note, Crosby will not be at tomorrow's game.
Good.
His concussion.
Good.
Oh,
Good?
fuck
Would you
that
follow
guy
that
up.
sport?
I'm pretty sure everybody hates Crosby.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, pretty sure.
You pick up on trends.
That's correct. Check out my Crocs.
Oh yeah, them Crocs.
The Ottawa Senators are leading the series 2-0 against the New York Rangers. Their third game is happening right now.
Damn, right now, guys, they're on the ice skating around in circles. Maybe you'll see a hockey game, most likely a fight.
In the Western Conference, the Anaheim Ducks are up 2, or no, they're behind. The Edmonton Oilers are
Canadian
and up on the Ducks 2-1.
Quack.
They play Game 4 tomorrow at 10
Quack.
p.m.
Quack. 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 Quack.
The St. Louis Blues versus the National Predators. Nashville is leading that series 2-1, and their Game 4 is tonight at 9:30.
9:30, guys.
Is that Eastern?
That's it. That's it for the NHL playoffs. Eastern, I think.
I heard that there is a basketball playoffs going on.
Yeah, that's under my prints.
What?
But I heard the fucking Spurs got spanked like crazy.
I
or the
heard.
Rockets got the Spurs got.
I heard that the NFL draft performed better than the NBA playoffs.
I wouldn't doubt it. It seems like a dying sport to me.
I talked to him. I was like, are you serious? I'm like, how is that even? I couldn't. My mind was blown when I read that. I'm like, real? How? A draft beat a game? What?
Well, hey, you segued pretty good. So the next topic we got is the NFL draft that happened here in Philadelphia. They got some of the best moments where the Dallas Cowboys cut an awesome heel promo in Philadelphia.
Oh my God, he did. Yeah.
Came up to the podium and said, "Hey, our 5-time champions with the greatest owner and the greatest players, past, present, or future."
Dude,
Greatest heel promo
oh God, dude. And but even if you look at how the Eagles fan reacted, it was
boo with a hint of clap.
It was phenomenal. Like there was and it wasn't just all Eagles fans either. They were all over the place. There was no fights, no nothing.
Problem was they
oh
did
my
it
God.
in a public area. Usually it's inside of an arena.
Yeah.
They did it in a public area where you could wander up and make yourself heard if you wanted to.
Not really, because the seating areas were something you could actually hear. But they did have standing room way back in the
ESPN had the cameras on the standing room.
Oh, they did?
Oh my God, yeah. You saw the fans hanging over, booing the shit out of this Dallas guy.
Yeah.
And then cheering the hell out of Brian Dawkins when he came up and responded that, "You're in my city."
You're my city.
Some important notes. I'm going to just cover a few teams. Since we're talking about them, let's talk about the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys have made no secret about their desire to improve their pass rush, and they hope Taco Charlton fits that bill.
Taco.
So that's the highlight from theirs. The Bears.
Bears.
Being discussed this
Oh
possibly
my God!
the worst draft.
I don't even understand why.
Drafting a quarterback in the first round. Bears GM Ryan Pace
Why?
is all in on quarterback Mitchell Trubisky.
Dude,
Trubisky?
he is so screwed if that does not pan out. Like, that could be the best draft decision ever, or literally the most colossal fuck up ever.
Well, on to the undefeated Kansas City Chiefs. The season didn't start,
Woo!
but they're undefeated.
Undefeated.
Woo, that's
The
right.
Chiefs were determined to trade up to land a quarterback they believe will be the future of the franchise. Patrick Mahomes II is that pick.
Interesting.
Over on to some of our other jokes.
It's kind of interesting because the draft did not have many offensive players, but most teams traded up as there seemed to be a run on, which I think also is the reason why Chicago kind of got screwed.
Well, some of our other teams, the Mercer-driven Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they had Mercer like 4 years ago when we started this show. They still haven't.
Clearly.
O.J. Howard is not only a dynamic receiving weapon, but a strong blocker. That's critical for the Bucs' run first offense, which fell from 5th in the league in 2015 to 24th in the league in 2016.
Interesting.
That's bad.
The team that shall not be named, that's down in Washington, D.C., saw Jonathan Allen's ability to push the pocket will be welcomed. He can also rush from various spots along the front. The versatility must be used, especially since they got rid of half their team.
Actually, to be honest, that's pretty. I mean, defense was their biggest issue. Their offense is.
They got rid of Pierre Garçon. They got rid of, what's the other guy that used to play for us?
They got rid of Deshaun?
Yeah, Deshaun's in Tampa.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
I did not realize
They
that.
lost almost all their
Never mind. They screwed up.
I sound like I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
That's
because I was going to
football.
say, because technically their offense is somewhat sturdy, and then their biggest issue to make that an actual decent playoff team was the fact that their defense was not that well. And their biggest lacking is getting to the quarterback.
Well, the Philadelphia Eagles defensive end Derek Barnett broke former Eagles great Reggie White's Tennessee sack record. Some eye-popping output.
I have people fighting me on that. I do not like that pick, but a lot of people do.
Tyler wasn't a fan of it.
I mean, I understand what people are saying. They're thinking that if you can get to the quarterback quicker, it will take pressure off your corners and your safeties. But we just gave up way too many deep plays that I would have definitely taken either a corner or safety or why.
I don't know. In other football news, Marshawn Lynch has signed with the Rams.
Damn. I can't believe that one.
AP is down in New Orleans. I think he had other New
Yeah.
Orleans news.
Got a question from the audience,
Yeah.
not from America. What is NFL? It is unfortunately the National Football League. I'm not sure what it's called in other countries.
National
Because
fuck
your
up
football
league.
is our soccer. So you might call it handball.
I think NAFL?
I have no idea.
National American Football League.
I like it.
I don't know. Other bit of news, the New Orleans Saints, is that what no, you want to talk about the Broncos.
Broncos. Yeah, they got Jamal Charles.
That was their draft? You were just
never mind.
jerking off pre-show to whatever happened with the Broncos.
Jamal Charles. They got Jamal Charles.
Wasn't he jerking off about a first-round pick or some shit that they did some shady-ass shit with San Francisco?
Oh, you're talking.
Yes.
Oh shit! No, that was San Francisco.
Oh.
Had the best one because they gave up their spot to.
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
who got it before them.
The 49ers got two of their top three on the board with Solomon Thomas and Reuben Foster. But they also traded that position and still got the player they wanted anyway.
I can't even comprehend that. What an idiot.
It's the San Francisco treat.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Uncle Ben!
Did they actually do that with the Bears? They might have done with the Bears. I'm trying to remember who they traded. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Well, you know, the Bears fucked up all around, so why not give it to
Yeah,
them?
fucking yeah, they screwed up massively.
Alright, dead air. Time to go on to gaming news with this turd nugget, also known as...
Gibby!
escalated quickly.
Alright, guys, if you're interested in a new PS4, there is a pair of enticing bundles available for purchase
I'm not interested.
right now on eBay. The first bundle includes a standard 500 gigabyte PlayStation 4 Slim along with a copy of Uncharted 4: A Thief's End for only a $240.
You're talking about Amber's Valentine's gift.
A savings of roughly 90% off bundles list price. The second option, meanwhile, runs for $300 and comes with a 1 terabyte PlayStation 4 Slim and a copy of Final Fantasy
15.
XV.
That's a 15.
Tried to save you. You could have just let me finish your sentence. We could have been that cute couple.
Could have been, but
Yeah.
Ruined it.
so there you go.
That's it? That's all you got?
$240 and $300.
I found that same 240 bundle at Walmart for the same price. It's a PS4 with Uncharted 4.
That's what Amber got for Valentine's Day. Thanks for telling her how much I spent on her.
You're welcome.
Did you go to Walmart?
No.
Then it might have been more.
It was the back of a van.
Yeah, exactly. After 6 years, guys.
No! Sorry.
Nintendo may be walking away from a patent dispute over its Mii characters.
There's a patent dispute?
Who's it against?
In 2011, U.S. company Rekanagi Corp sued Nintendo for an alleged infringement on its patented technology for producing and storing police sketch artist data. Now the U.S. Federal Appeals Court has ruled in Nintendo's favor, upholding a previous decision.
I agree. I mean, you just throw people's eyes and ears and nose to make a me. So shut the fuck up, Kukanagami Corporation, whatever their name was.
We are very pleased with the court's decision, said Ajay Singh,
Nicki
Nintendo
Minaj?
of
Menage a trois.
America's Director of Litigation and Compliance. The decision marks another case in which Nintendo's unique ideas overcame unjustified threats of patent infringements.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, so apparently this is going on for a while, because apparently 2015 is the first time Rekanagi Corp lost its battle.
Feels like the first time.
Don't fight with Nintendo. I think we all learned that the hard way.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
We ran into an issue with Nintendo
I
on
wouldn't.
YouTube.
I
Like
wouldn't.
we've never had that many. Yeah, Nintendo's the one who gives us problem when we stream.
Yeah, you can't look at them. You can't look at them at
Yeah,
all.
they claim everything.
Yeah.
I hear Capcom does the same, but do they make anything anymore?
Capcom. Well, Marvel vs. Capcom's coming out,
Yeah.
which is essentially Marvel vs. Street Fighter with like a guy from Resident Evil throwing.
Woo, yeah,
Nice.
baby.
But yeah, I guess Capcom technically made Resident Evil 7. So that was
Players.
I heard it's a good game.
Luckily, Chris Dace had no intention of finishing that.
Yes.
I looked over it last night before I streamed and went, what can I stream tonight? I know. I'll download StarCraft. Fuck it.
I like it.
Shut up, Amber.
PlayerUnknown's Battleground released in March, and almost immediately it hit the top of Steam's top-selling chart.
Dude, it's number 2 on Twitch streaming.
I believe it.
Developer Bluehole announced today that the game has passed a significant milestone, selling over 2 million copies.
Have you bought it?
I never heard of it, but I'm probably going to buy it.
I've seen some gameplay. Do you want to hear about it?
In response to the popularity
No.
of the Battlegrounds, and to celebrate the milestone, Bluehole announced that it will be holding a live stream event on its Twitch channel on Thursday, May 4th. To
What?
raise money for charity gamers outreach, Bluehole will match up to $100,000 in donations during the event.
computer would tank.
May the 4th be with you.
It's Guardians Day. You can't.
And
everybody's
Star
gonna be
Wars.
playing,
It's Star
yeah.
Wars Day.
Everybody's gonna be watching Guardians of the Galaxy. What are they thinking?
I don't know.
Oh, they're nerds. They stay up till like 3 a.m.
True.
This is why we can't get famous, because we want to go to bed by 10.
Exactly. I'm already ready for bed, guys. CEO of
Ubisoft.
I'll get that.
CEO
Love the game.
Bluehole Gang Siko Kim said in a statement, "One of the main reasons we were able to hit the sales milestone is that we have a dedicated
still in the same
community who has helped us refine PlayerUnknown's Battleground. We felt this invitational was a great way to give back, and we are pleased to make this small contribution to the cause."
I was actually watching a game last night before I streamed. One of the people we host here on our channel, Nikki Duh, was playing
Outlast.
Yes, and that game actually looks kind of fun.
Yeah, they're coming out with Outlast 2, or it might have just came out.
That might be what she was playing.
It was
I'm
original.
not sure. Oh, it was the original?
Yeah, I saw her the
You were
day
watching
before.
too?
No, I was just checking for us, and then it wasn't us. It was some
Awesome streamer.
sophisticated woman.
Battlegrounds is a competitive survival game similar in concept to the Hunger Games.
Are we still
or
on the same
Calling.
story?
Since its release,
keep
it has
interrupting.
gained a wide following and currently has the third most active players on Steam, behind Dota 2, Counter-Strike Global Offense.
I'm telling you, it's like 2 or 3 up on the Twitch.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, to be honest.
It's frustrating because like the top 10 I don't play.
Play some Hearthstone.
If he made that noise at a Blizzard game, you know it's bad.
That game is like, I like Hearthstone, but it's just so
Go ahead, make the noise again.
boring after a while. It's just
You're
Yeah.
correct.
Call of Duty, guys. World War II
heard
will
of
let you play as a female soldier
Unrealistic.
in multiplayer.
Were they around in World War II?
One quick, why did World War II happen? Andrew Jackson could have prevented World War II. Or Andrew Johnson, whichever one Donald Trump said.
Exactly.
Ah, it's bigly. That's very bigly of him. Could be
Studio
create-
boss Conrad confirmed this for the Call of Duty 2 in a tweet. VIA
Donald Trump
Charlie
saw the
Insect-
documentary Call of Duty World War II. Inaccurate. Fake news. My father ended the war. And they gave me $1 million for world peace. And that's why I'm your president. Go Belt Rust. You can talk?
Yeah.
Are you part of that stupid media organization that pat themselves on the back this past weekend?
Exactly.
World War II campaign mode, you'll play mainly as a male soldier. The one period of the game, you will also play as a woman
Period.
fighting the French resistance.
That's impossible. Women can't fight. They're just there for eye candy.
I like it. I like.
But if
your
you're too
thoughts.
fat, you're just kind of there for a pillow. Or you just throw them to the side like garbage. Garbage.
Garbage.
And then you'll get a hot Russian wife. Thank you, Putin.
In preparation, guys, for Star Wars Annual Day, based entirely on a bad joke, May the 4th.
You mean a pun?
celebration. PC retailer GOG is running a sale based around the legendary sci-fi property. Nearly 20 games included in the promotion, which is currently offered up to 77% off. The original Star Wars was, of course, released in 1977.
Did you see what Kerbin posted? Yeah. So apparently our little debate today, you super lose. Because Superman renounced his U.S. citizenship in 2011. Game over. Granted, Captain America is currently part of Hydra and has always been a part of Hydra, according to current storylines, but I just choose to ignore that.
Exactly.
Even though
Same.
I got the comic today that I opened it and went, I have to read it.
I mean, Star Wars Battlefront 2, Knights of the Old Republic, 2 are each offered for only $2.
That's it?
And 29 cents.
I
Whoa.
probably already own these from like a similar deal.
Correct.
I like own all the Star Wars games.
Other classics are also discounted, including Dark Forces.
Good
only
game.
For $1.37.
I have it over there, right?
Republic Commandos for $2.29.
I don't have that.
Empire at War for $4.59.
Well, that's pricey in this sale.
Yeah,
Huh.
Star Wars Day itself, May 4th. Every game will be 75% off. Check out the full list, guys,
At where?
on their website.
StarWars.com?
Which is?
GOG.
Oh.
Can you spell it?
It's the other. It's the one that's competing against Valve.
Guardians
Steam.
of the... Oh.
Origin?
And I guess it's competing against Origin as well.
Oh, well. Fuck me.
But Origin is just for
Sims.
what's it called
Cheese crackers.
EA Games.
It's in the game.
Overwatch passes 30 million players.
I haven't even loaded it yet. Impossible. Those numbers are fake.
Rob Matt played it on game night.
No. It's fake. It's a lie. I wasn't there.
The developer announced
You were here.
today that the game has
Wasn't
now
there.
passed 30 million registered players, which is up from 25 million figure that was announced back in January.
How many registered players?
30 million.
I would worry about the 60 billion that are unregistered that we have to send back. Get rid of them. They're ruining gaming. We need to make gaming great again. Gaga.
Importantly, Overwatch has not necessarily sold 30 million copies. However, that many registered players is a big achievement regardless. In November, Blizzard announced that Overwatch had 20 million registered players, hitting that figure faster than any other game in Blizzard history.
You're welcome, because the other 10 million registered when I came into office. It's true. It was reported in Breitbart.
Alright, guys.
Steve Bannon.
The wait for the next iteration of PlayStation not be as far away as you expect. at
No!
least according
Shut up!
to
They need to
some
slow
analysts.
down. I just got this.
It's 240.
The Wall Street Journal
Oh, fake news.
reports that
Bullshit.
actuary capital security analyst Damien Thong said he expects Sony to release
Foreigner.
its next generation of the PlayStation by the second half of 2018.
Oh.
That's not true. Have you seen what I've done in 100 days?
Nothing.
Nobody's on that par to be as good as me.
Analysts predict don't always pan out, and that isn't necessarily based on some inside scoop.
Wait.
But the Wall Street Journal reporter notes that
Is that a racial
on
slur?
Twitter that this is the same
Analysts?
analyst who
No.
correctly predicted the PS4 Pro and Slim.
He said his name was something wrong and not pan out. That sounds racist. You're a racist. I'm not. I pointed it out, so I'm not a racist.
That certainly lends credence to the prediction.
Now you're just
though,
using fake words.
Credence, good word.
in all likelihood,
Great
we
revival.
we don't receive any official word from Sony for quite some time.
That's because they can't accomplish what I've accomplished in 100 days. In 2 years.
That would surprise me because they like just came out with the Slim a couple months now, right? So, I mean, I guess that's what they do to
So
someone.
basically every 2 years. So it sounds like we're doing COD time frames now every 2 years.
Well, unless it's a portable unit.
maybe. Oh yeah, you're right.
They haven't done shit since the Vita.
Yeah, could be.
I hope so, because I don't want to buy a PS5.
You can buy me one for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
Great. A new collection, guys, of Mega Man games may
Come on! I just bought the other collection!
soon emerge, according to a Korean game rating
What's
board.
left?
With publisher
Korean.
Capcom seemingly applied for
Nuclear launch
Rockman
codes.
Legacy Collection 2 to be rated. Rockman is, of course,
What the hell's
the name
Rockman?
given to Mega Man in some international markets.
You mean a foreigner? We
Is
won't
that-
let him in America.
It's not made of rocks.
Exactly. The listing, which refers to the PS4, Xbox One, PC version, states that the
PS5.
proposed game combines 7 through 10.
Oh, okay. As long as they don't make me buy the same fucking shit again. Like
Because he
Sonic.
would.
Sonic makes me do it. Every system.
Of the Rockman series that have been released in the past, the original Mega Man as well as 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 were already put into one game with the first Mega Man Legacy Collection.
I love Mega Man. Mega Man, hard worker. Rockman, stay in your foreign country, you Korean.
Apparently it's only $15 right now.
In Korea?
No,
Oh.
it's a digital download.
Oh, God damn it.
From Korea.
That's why. Kim Jong when you beat the thing, that code you have to put in to get to the level again, it's nuclear codes. I cracked it.
We're gonna go back to Nintendo, guys.
I averted World War III.
Nintendo's Super Mario Run is closing in on a new download milestone. The company's president, Chasami Kirishima, said as part of Nintendo's latest earnings that the free game will soon reach 150 million downloads.
Okay. When you say free game, you now have to say asterisk. The first world is free.
Yeah. For iOS and Android combined, this is up from 78 million back in January.
Here's my question. How many downloads does the Sonic game have?
A billion.
I don't think it exists.
A billion. Nintendo has voter fraud. Download fraud. Okay? I love that little hedgehog.
It's a good comeback.
I met him twice. We had brunch.
Would you have?
He's got a bunch of friends. One's a fox. One's an enchilada.
Kirishima adds the number of people who pay to unlock everything is increasing
10%.
gradually. Months ago, Nintendo
That
only had
hurts.
5% of players had actually paid, while the
5%.
company also acknowledged that the game has not made as much money as it had hoped.
Maybe don't put it behind a $10 paywall, you dicks.
I don't
Yeah.
understand why none other game I know in that, and like
You don't buy
App
lives.
World is $10.
You don't buy lives. It's like, here, you want the rest of the game? Buy the $10.
Yeah, but some of them are like normally most game I ever seen was $5.
Yeah,
Well,
which
who
says
made it? Not Nintendo.
Yeah, I
They-
mean apparently
they
Nintendo
have-
thinks I could just double my price.
that plumber is very expensive because I put him back to work. He
all
was
the
sitting on
time.
the shelf at Wii U factory. We closed it down. We weren't making any more,
Nope, no more.
and I brought him into the future.
No more. Absolutely not. Dude.
I've increased jobs 5%. You heard it here.
I didn't hear
5%.
Really? Just
100 days.
5%?
5%.
They had to recolor all those toads, so you know that costs about
Yeah.
$10.
All the legal Mexicans. I had them paint them.
XCOM creator Jillian Gallop's next game,
The Porter.
Phoenix Point, has successfully raised its funding goal on the crowdfunding site Fig.
Oh, another Mexican stealing money
I
from hard workers.
Never heard of that.
I love
that
Fig
site.
Newtons. Never heard of it either.
We're playing Fig
And
Newtons.
I'm pretty sure they sold millions of copies, so I don't know why she needed it crowdfunded, but okay.
Today, the
Yeah, Zach Braff.
campaign pulled past its $500,000 target.
I agree with
Half
that.
a
was a
million
joke.
Fig Newtons. Impossible.
Just days after the project
feel
got
like your
off
mouth
the
will get dry.
ground on April 25th, a success story
Need to button
seems
it first.
likely. Phoenix Point raised more than half of its gold on its first day.
We're going to start a crowdfund for this idea that I just had.
Okay.
A wall.
Oh, wow.
And where you could play on this wall with a ball.
It's just rhyming, folks. It's just rhyming.
Yes, yes. No, he's
It's
not.
going to be great.
No, he's not.
It's gonna be
No, he's
great.
not.
It's
Absolutely.
going to be a bigly wall with balls bouncing off of it back into your faces.
As of
I'm going to hit you in your face with my wall balls.
As of yesterday, it was at $500,543 from 6,738 backers. The campaign ends more than a month from now on June 8th, so the figure is likely to grow further still.
You're welcome. I've stimulated the economy. Therefore, they can back this game and then my wall.
Yeah, exactly. Fig is different than Kickstarter and Indigo in that, in addition to traditional reward-based backing, the site lets people actually invest in a game, reaping the benefit if a game is successful.
There was actually one game that we got an email on that I considered donating to because they would have put one of us in as a character.
Interesting.
I thought that would have been great. I was thinking, depending what the character had to do, like if it was slumming in an alley, sucking dick, would have been you, Gibby.
Damn!
But like if it was a hero, we'd have to fight for that. It would be you though. You're the villain, or the gay alley guy.
Is that opportunity gone?
I think it was like $500, and I kind of went, nah.
It's gone, everybody.
It's
Yeah.
it's gone.
So as of yesterday, 269,000 has come through
Shit.
pledges, whereas 231,000 has come through investments.
We should totally start a crowdfund.
Or a Fig Fun.
Where the idea is going to be to help us get an idea. Like, hey, we
Exactly.
want to raise money so we can think of something.
We need it.
I've seen stupid.
And every dollar you
yeah,
donate,
Much stupider
we'll
ideas.
send you a sticker for every $5 you donate.
Yeah, we're gonna be losing.
It'll be great. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great, guys. It's gonna be great.
Huge stickers
Crowdfund our crowdfund campaign to help us get an idea.
to crowdfund.
Yeah, I just
To crowdfund.
crowdfunding always confuses.
We'll
shit
take
out
the
of
money from that crowdfund. We'll start another crowdfund to crowdfund another crowdfund, and we'll call it the Ponzi crowdfunds.
And then we'll have a
Oh
wall.
yeah.
And our prizes will be stickers, and the grand prize is lunch with him. You have to pay.
Damn right you have to pay. What the hell? I ain't got money. That's all I got.
Really?
Yeah. I just did like fucking 10 stories.
Well,
That's correct.
I guess it's time to head down to the corner.
Where Padre is gonna be sitting.
Yes.
Bum ba da 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 da. Bum Padres corner.
But Padre's corner.
What's up, everybody? It's me, Bumpadre, with the weekly segment, Bumpadre's Corner. This week, to differ from my last week, I have a 25 list of Guardian of the Galaxy facts to celebrate Guardians of the Galaxy 2 in theaters this Friday. Or Friday if you're in Australia.
F you, Australia.
Dude, fucking United Kingdom gets it first. There's spoilers all over the internet.
Spoilers, I am Groot.
No! Damn it!
Alright, let's kick it off with number 1.
Number 1!
When Dave Bautista found out he got the role of Drax the Destroyer, he broke down in tears, overjoyed at getting a Marvel comic book role. He immediately signed up for extra acting classes in order to prepare for the role. Did he do a good job?
No.
Yeah, but how much acting needed to be literal? He, like,
Yeah, it says true.
literally has to just read the script
Yes.
and sound monotone.
Sounds stupid.
Nothing goes over my head.
Nothing.
And that's his line. I mean, I give him credit, because there's a lot of wrestlers who've just thought they can walk right into acting and have bombed.
Right.
I actually enjoy watching him as Drax. I laugh. I
Yeah.
think the best promos we've
I
had
think
were
he's
the
actually,
second one.
I was gonna say I think he's actually quite hilarious because this is how fucking straightforward he is.
And, and like, he made a return to wrestling after the first Guardians, and I think that made him a better wrestler, having gone through that transition, because now it just wasn't, I pick things up and put things down. There was character behind him.
I picked things up and put them down.
So, yeah, I can see that. He did a good job.
I agree. Good job, Dave Bautista.
No.
Next on the list, the soundtrack album, Awesome Mix, Volume 1, reached number 1 on the U.S. Billboard 200 chart, the first film soundtrack ever to reach number 1 without a single original song. It was nominated at the 2015 Grammy Awards for Best Soundtrack.
I have it on vinyl. That started my vinyl collection.
Yes, it did.
I agree. It started his vinyl collection.
And I can't wait for them to release the second one. I've heard some of the
Exactly.
songs already. I
Yeah.
am stoked.
Agreed.
Come and get your love. That's on the
That's
first
copyright.
Yeah.
All right. Here's number 3.
We need
Vin
10 seconds,
Diesel.
so we're fine.
Vin Diesel recorded all his lines in several different languages. Every single line, believe it or not. Including Russian, Mandarin, Spanish, Portuguese, German, and French, so that they could use his real voice on the film around the world.
So all he had to learn is to say how to say I am. Because I'm sure Groot does not translate to
Yeah,
anything.
true.
Most likely correct. Soy Groot.
Damn, you could play Groot.
Thank you.
Damn,
Thank you.
Groot. Damn.
I'm curious, and I think you posed the question, if they paid him to re-record all those lines for Baby Groot.
Does he have
Well,
the
I
same voice?
just my only question here right out of the
It's higher
get-go.
pitched.
Right.
I
that's
am
what
Groot.
figured.
He says it how many times in the movie?
17.
You have to pay him more than once.
It does have different inflections at times.
He just said he recorded it over 1,000 times. You probably record.
10. 10.
Several different languages is
Yeah.
the words I used.
Oh, I thought it said
I
1,000 in there.
I don't even think there's 1,000
A
languages.
no, 1,000 times. My bad.
Skipping to number 4,
Oh,
everybody.
sorry.
All right, let's go on to number 4. We can talk about something else. According to Vin Diesel, the voice of Groot, he recorded Groot's iconic line, I am Groot, over 1,000 times.
You don't say.
Wow.
I would imagine they paid for his studio time. If he came in and worked 8 hours, he got paid for 8 hours.
Yeah.
The one thing I don't like about his character is the "We Are Groot."
We are Groot.
I've started going back and reading some of the comics. Like I just picked up a lot of the Infinity War stuff that I plan on reading through.
Yeah.
I've never seen him say "We Are Groot." It's always been "I am Groot." But then there's a speech bubble behind him, translating exactly what he's saying.
Damn right.
So, that's all I got on that topic.
Interesting.
I am Groot.
The Rock hates Vin Diesel, for the record.
That's correct. Candy ass.
I
All right.
like it.
According to James Gunn, director, Star-Lord's obscene gesture was an improvisation by Crisp Rat
Wait, what's his obscene gesture? Please go.
when he did the twirly whirl.
Oh, I love that. Okay.
Apparently, he's infamous for doing that too. Because in Parks and Rec, there's a scene where Leslie Knope walks into the house and he's naked. He was not supposed to be naked, and the president of NBC wrote him saying, "Mr. Mr. Pratt, we did not appreciate the prank you pulled on our staff." But Amy Poehler thought it was amazing, and they kept it in the show. So
I think
like
he's-
it.
I like his funniness.
yeah, he's just so off the cuff.
I like it.
They did a video. I hope I'm not. I don't think it's another fact, but
Oh, it's probably is.
Dave Bautista and
Number 12.
Chris Pratt did a video where they were painting each other.
Oh,
So-
Jesus Christ.
Chris Pratt did a hell of a job. Like, he legit had like a Drax comic book character going. Batista drew stars. And went, oh man, another thing you're good at.
Oh, God.
I like it. All right. Number 6. James Gunn, again, stated that Chris Pratt's audition was so good, he was prepared to offer him the role even if Pratt did not lose weight or get in shape in time. Gunn joked that he was willing to CGI a six-pack on Pratt's body. However, Pratt asked Gunn to give him 6 months to lose 50 pounds, and he ended up losing 60 pounds.
Chris Pratt, if you're listening, because I know you are, please send that my way, because I need to lose 65. And I'll settle for 60.
He'll settle. He'll settle.
That's correct. He was shirtless once.
Once, yeah. And you know what's funny? When he does interviews, he consistently bitches that he misses Fat Pratt. And he tells people, you've not seen the last of Fat Pratt. I like beer way too much.
Yeah, exactly.
But as long as you signed on to Marvel, you will get Sexy Pratt.
Yes, we will.
That's correct.
Because Sexy Pratt gets paid.
Yes, he does.
All right, number 7. When arrested, Rocket's attributes list his known associates, Groot and Lila. Lady Lila is a sentient otter and soulmate to Rocket in the Marvel Universe.
An otter.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
Is she in the comics?
I have not in depth with them, but
Not yet.
not yet.
Okay.
Because I know Cosmo the dog was something that was big in there. The thing that growls at him as he walks into the collector's building.
Okay.
He's something big in the comic. He's like an evil mastermind. But I did not notice the otter thing.
All right. Keep an eye out and let us know next week.
Yeah. Got an assignment.
Correct. Number 8. Star-Lord's line, "If I had a black light, this place would look like a Jackson Pollock painting," was ad-libbed by Crisp Rat.
What? Did you combine his name, or did I fuck up typing?
I've been saying Crisp Rat the entire time because I'm pretty sure that's his name.
Rat trap.
And so once again, he ad-libs good shit.
He does.
All right. Number 9. Director James Gunn has confirmed via Twitter that Peter Quill's ship in the film is named the Milano after Alyssa Milano, Peter Quill's childhood crush, and his favorite cookie. I added that last part.
I like the cookie description, like reasoning better.
Agreed.
Was Alyssa Milano was acting back then?
When did Guardians come out?
Well, it's not so much Guardians come out, but Quill was kidnapped in '88. If you watch the beginning trailer,
Oh, well,
or like the beginning scene,
right.
and he was what, 10? We'll say.
Yeah.
Was Alyssa Milano doing anything?
When was Charmed? When did Charmed come
That
out?
was the '90s.
What did she do before that?
Was she a child actor?
I think yeah.
All right,
She was on like, maybe the Mickey Mouse Club.
Okay, I'll look
I know
it up.
like everybody was, but all right. You research that. I'll move on to number 10. Some of these are large. I'm just gonna skip.
That's fine. It's your segment.
Number 13. The scene where Peter drops the orb during the collector scene was also not scripted. God damn it, Chris Pratt. According to commentary, Chris Pratt accidentally dropped the orb during filming, but remained in character through the whole thing, so it stayed in the final film.
To go back to your last fact, she was only in 2 things. Old Enough Commando, for movie-wise.
Sounds like porn.
Oh, she was in Who's the Boss?
There you go.
84 to 92. I could see that. Well played.
And as always, Chachi is the boss. Is that the wrong show?
I might be.
Okay, sorry everybody, not to.
Too soon.
Not-
Joni just died.
I know that, but Michael J. Fox was the boss. Spin City, everybody. All right. Number 14, the cassette player used by Peter Quill was the Sony TPS L2. It was the first personal cassette player released in 1979. It was originally called the Soundabout, then changed to Walkman. I like Soundabout.
Yeah. Gonna go about and sound.
Sound off.
Sound off.
Yes, sir.
There it is.
And here comes Gibby, the king of sounding off. Let's go to the comments.
Oh, it's
sexy
Amber. She was just
mamino.
saying that they acted in the 80s. And never mind. I guess you're not coming over tonight? I know I completely make it personal stuff over the airways, but usually she's in the audience heckling us at this point.
So, what are you doing later?
Yeah. Hey, you, girl in
What are
the
you doing
chat.
there, huh?
What are you doing later,
What are you
sweet
doing?
cheeks? Sugar tits.
All right, number 15. Gibby's favorite Iron Man was planned to have a cameo role in this film in homage to his being Guardian's latest member in the comics around 2013. Spoilers. But this was scrapped when Robert Downey Jr. said he may not reprise his role as Tony Stark in the future. Downey has since signed a contract to reprise the role for 2 Avengers sequels.
Until death. Because now he's in Spider-Man, and
I don't understand why he would ever say no.
it was a ploy to get more money.
He was
But
back
he
on.
was already getting a fucking boatload due
And
to
now
his
he
contract.
has even more.
Now he's got a yacht load.
That mother, dude, he had like the best contract
wonder-
out of everybody.
How they would have played that cameo off.
Yeah.
Because he's on Earth.
Right.
They're across the galaxy. The only interaction was when he went through the wormhole. So a Thor cameo would make more sense than
True.
Iron Man.
Well,
Well, the Thor cameo kind of happened. The end credit scene was the 2 of his buddies talking to the Collector.
yeah.
That's correct.
Iron Man seems like a stretch. Would have been cool as hell, but seems like a stretch.
Yeah.
Right. Don't stretch it for Robert Downey Jr. That's what I learned.
Actually, where I'm at, the first page of the Infinity Gauntlet that I'm reading, or the Avengers versus Thanos, Drax is coming after Iron Man.
For what purpose?
I don't know. That's just where it starts. I didn't read anything before it, but Drax the Destroyer is chasing Iron Man.
Spoilers.
Well, it came out and I gave it 3.
I don't read.
Number 16.
Pictures.
Drax's comment about Groot's ability to release fireflies, when did you learn to do that, is an inside joke, as Groot has never shown this ability in the comics.
Oh.
Jace confirms.
Yes.
Exactly.
Gibby confirms. Number 18. Crisp Rat went on a very strict training regimen and died for 6 months. Fuck this fact. We already read it.
Wait, does it say what he did?
Yeah, really.
Lost 60 pounds, eventually getting a six-pack for his shirtless scenes. Incorrect. Crisp Rat said it was a lot of hard work. Write that down. A lot of hard work.
Okay.
Almost torturous, but when he was filming his shirtless scene and saw the playback on the monitor, he felt the effort was worth it. So he gave no secrets to success.
He didn't?
No.
Why? It
None.
says that?
No,
Or you added that?
I ad-libbed because I'm Crisp Rat.
God damn it. I want to lose 60 pounds in 6 months. That's 10 pounds a month.
Just don't eat.
Is that what he did?
You probably got to work out too to gain like the muscle tone.
No, he just said lost weight. He didn't say anything about gaining muscle.
That's true. Just don't eat for 6 months. You should be fine.
Okay.
Number 20, Benicio del Toro, uncredited
English,
cameo
please. English.
as the Collector in Thor: The Dark World, was written to set stage for this film.
I don't get it.
I just talked about it.
He might have been
Sorry.
over there.
Oh, that's true.
That's correct. But, you know, they're gathering all the Infinity Stones and whatnot. It's all the same universe, everybody.
I think the last Infinity Stone shows up in this one.
They
Really?
would have
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, because the rest of them are already been shown.
Yeah, because one's Loki's, right?
The one was the Tesseract.
I know one was
Right.
on the guy's head.
That's the same thing from Loki's staff.
It's Vision.
It's
Oh,
the
it is?
Yeah, because they Ultron cracked it open and put it into Vision.
Correct.
Then there's the Ether from Thor: The Dark World.
Yep.
That was a stone.
The whatchamacallit from Guardians 1 has the one.
Yeah, he
Glenn
held
Close.
Yes. And then the amulet from Doctor Strange is another
it.
one.
I didn't
That's
see
correct.
that yet.
I have it if you want to
I
borrow
saw that a couple weeks ago. Very good. I like
Really
it.
good. Like that's another one where they took a gamble. Like the to me, Guardians and Doctor Strange were a real gamble when it came to the superhero stuff because nobody reads that shit.
Right.
Yeah. Guardians was great though.
Yeah, I remember going in that with no expectations and coming out
Yeah.
like this is the greatest movie they've made so far.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would probably say that probably came out.
I don't want
better
to
than the
spoil
rest.
anything,
Yeah.
but you guys should tune in next Wednesday
Yeah,
to see our
I-
list as we rank the Marvel movies.
I would think that actually performed better than Event. I would agree on that one.
The Avengers movies actually rank pretty low on most people's lists. But you'll have to find out about ours.
Exactly.
I mean, it's heavily influenced by somebody on this show who happens to like Nick Cage.
The Gibster.
Ghost Rider.
Flame on! Wrong guy, sorry.
All right, and where we at? All right, we're good. Here's another fact about the Collector. His residence in the film is the space station Nowhere. That's Nowhere. Nowhere. In the comics, Nowhere is the base of the Guardians of the Galaxy. So that Fact sucked. All right,
Wait,
number.
okay, that's kind of interesting. Are they gonna take over his home?
They blew it up before they left, so if he moved, then yeah. I don't know if they'll have a base because to me the premise is they're
roads.
on another mission already,
They're on
and
the-
by the end of this one, they're probably heading towards Earth.
They're on the cookie.
Oh, a cookie! I like cookies.
Number 23. Yondu's primary weapon is a sentient arrow. In the comics, Yondu was an archer.
What the fuck is Yondu?
Yondu is that
Blue guy.
guy played by Daryl's brother from The Walking Dead.
Merle. Or Michael
Marl.
Rooker. That's the whistle thing. I think they picked the perfect guy for that.
Daryl's brother. Yeah, he's great. And he's back in this one as like a real ally rather than a semi-antagonist,
The
right?
Guardians
And
have
it actually-
expanded.
If you,
Okay,
if
I
you
don't-
think about it, most of the characters most of the people that they chose to play the characters were really good choices.
Right. I don't know where they found that raccoon. He was great.
You ain't kidding. You are not kidding.
Excellent acting from that tree. Just,
Gotta love it.
Oscar-worthy, quotable, so good.
The dance at the end sealed
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
I mean, they probably didn't have to pay freaking Vin Diesel for that, but
I remember
I mean,
South
I
Park.
guess just to get a big name, they did it.
South Park played George Clooney to be a dog. So
Yeah.
people do weird things.
Wait, we're almost rounding out the list here. Number 24.
Yes.
Bradley Cooper claimed to Howard Stern that he was paid more for voicing Rocket in this movie than for starring in Silver Linings Playbook and The Hangover combined.
I can see that.
It's fucking
The original Hangover.
It's
Yeah.
Yes.
It's Marvel.
Yeah, because that was out of nowhere.
Yeah.
They got They got fucking Disney.
I want to say Hangover launched Bradley Cooper's career.
I'll agree. I mean, he was in stuff before it, but nobody knew who he
Yeah.
was.
And then Silver Lining Playbooks, that just seemed like in fartsy-artsy Tribeca Film Festival thing.
Yeah, it got
It was
awards, but it
actually
wasn't like
good.
Yeah. Oh, no,
blockbustering.
I didn't say it was bad. I'm just saying I think it was one of those ones that showed up at a film festival and then took off,
Yeah.
which is Oscar bait but never really makes much money.
Right. Did you guys see Moulin Rouge
With you
12 years ago?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's like one of those.
My gift is the soul.
Copyright. All right, here's the final
10
fact
seconds.
to round it out.
Yeah, you have to do 10 seconds worth.
The Guardians of the Galaxy is primarily based on 2008 comic team Star-Lord, Gamora, Drax, Rocket, and Groot, but features Yondu, a member of the original 1969 comic team, as an ally. What a fuck fact to send us off on, everybody.
Yes.
Well, it looks like if you look at the new trailers, it looks like Yondu will be joining them
And
along
some-
with the Ravagers. Unless it's weird because there's one scene where Groot's chasing a Ravager, and then there's other scenes where Yondu's an ally again. So I don't know if they're just if it's the same bickering they did in the first one.
Right.
Yeah.
Now you also have the introduction of Mantis.
Is that the red chick?
That's the
She's got things?
yeah.
She's my favorite.
And
I
then
don't know her name.
Nebula returned as that reluctant ally.
Yeah, I don't even know what happened to her in the
We'll see.
first movie.
Her hand got caught
Okay.
when she was fighting Gamora, and she purposely broke it off, fell onto a Ravager ship, stole that, and then just flew away.
Now, I like Karen Gillian. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Not when she's blue, though.
What is she in?
She was in Doctor Who.
Oh,
She was Matt Smith's
Piper?
partner in crime for a while. Amy Pond.
Oh.
Amelia Pond.
Isn't the doctor retiring?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's already bailing.
Yeah, Peter Capaldi. It'll be his third season,
Yeah.
and he's changing out. I think Smith did 3 seasons. Tennant did 3 seasons.
Why did it feel like those two went so
Is
much
it,
longer?
wait a minute.
Were
I'm,
the
just,
seasons
I'm
drug out
questioning right
longer?
now.
It's possible.
Are they retiring or are they being kicked out? It's just
No.
3 seasons as long
I
as you
think
last.
he's choosing to go.
Yeah, I don't think it's getting the same reception because he's grumpy, right? The other
He-
two were goofy.
Yeah, he's one of my favorites, though. I mean, I really love Eccleston. He was only there for 1 season. He didn't want to continue.
Yeah, he didn't like the filming conditions or whatever it was from what I read.
Right.
Because I don't follow Doctor Who, but I have watched the specials,
Okay.
like where
Where they all show up together.
yeah,
kinda?
the War Doctor and all that.
Yeah.
So and I think I watched Matt Smith's last one, or was that the last one?
Peter Capaldi's had 2 seasons already, so
I
you
saw
mean
the
the
one
last
where
special?
last one where Matt Smith transformed into
okay.
Capaldi.
Then that was his last.
Yeah,
Dun dun dun.
I haven't watched it. I want to get into it, but I can't get past the British.
That's fair. They say torch when they mean flashlight. And I'm looking for something with fire on it. Doesn't make sense to me.
I don't get it,
Agreed.
but I know it's a huge thing.
I don't
But,
get it.
Capaldi's season just kicked up. I think it's done 2 or 3 episodes.
And they actually spawned a spinoff, didn't they?
Well,
Maybe
Torchwood was originally a spin-off so many years ago.
Yeah.
Did
There's
they
a
do
new
another one?
There's a new one coming out. Capaldi actually did a guest appearance on,
Which one's that?
I don't remember what it was called. I follow superherohype.com, and every once in a while I see things in there. It's the only reason I watch Westworld, because I was going through.
I watched that the other weekend. Amazing.
Yeah. Oh, it's the HBO thing. It used to be a movie.
Highly
in
recommend. Like 30 years ago.
Yeah, in the 70s
crazy.
or something, about a theme park with AI technology. Basically, the AI technology is a little bit too real. They drug it out over a season, and it's really fucking good. If you got HBO Go or you have on demand, watch it. It's worth
Alright,
it.
interesting.
I forget what the original point I was going with that.
Capaldi. Hype.com.
Oh, superherohype.com. I forget what the hell it was called. The spinoff.
Oh, okay.
But they kept touting that there was a Doctor Who spinoff on BBC.
Like a new one.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm not sure what it is.
Something called Heroes. It's a bunch of people.
Yeah, that Asian guy was in that like 7 years ago, and Hayden Panettiere.
Yes, exactly.
Never saw it myself.
Okay, let's go around the horn. What are you up to?
Oh, guys, please email me at dacemanShow@gmail.com. Please check us out on Twitch, which I guess you're technically doing now.
There'll be a lot of StarCraft.
Give me a
points.
heart.
Unless you find us on the
Give me
YouTube
a like.
or-
Yeah, we're actually starting to start looking at streaming StarCraft. It's
So excited.
I'm not actually.
Good.
I'm not gonna actually start streaming it until it actually releases as a remastered.
I'm gonna stream it while it doesn't release that, because that's what my laptop can
But
handle.
I'll
That's what he's-
probably be playing with Dace over here as he's doing it. Because when the remaster comes out, they're gonna update the ranked, and I will definitely be doing the ranked there.
Number 1 in the country.
Yeah. I've actually been playing StarCraft 2,
North
which I
Korea.
actually want to start streaming. Right now, I'm platinum.
Good for you. La-di-da.
And I guess that's about it for now.
Yeah, you don't have a season finale coming up tomorrow, or
I have a
anything.
season finale coming up tomorrow, guys, for
A series that I don't know
a
the name.
series. What series is that?
Fictional corruption.
Fictional Corruption, guys. I am there.
Pedophile. Okay. No. Bumpadre, what do you got going on?
What's up, everybody? Like us over at facebook.com/The Dace Man Show. Every day at 9 a.m., we give you your daily dose of David Schwimmer. Hashtag Schwimming up the river.
It's a new hashtag. I better be on the post tomorrow.
Need it.
It's not. I've already scheduled it. It's a good one. And check out our Facebook again for everything. We post our YouTube series there. And some of them are okay.
Nothing's great.
Okay.
Most of it's bad, but some of it's okay. Last but not least, it's me. Follow us on Twitter at The Dace Man Show. Follow me on Twitter at The Dace Man. Subscribe to us on youtube.com/Dace Show, which we post all that content on facebook.com/Dace
For
Show.
the few.
But if you think about it too, the facebook.com/Dace Show has its own exclusive videos. So things that we do for that don't necessarily show up on YouTube.
For the
because
proud.
copyright laws are a lot easier on Facebook.
That's correct.
Anyway, check out thedacemanshow.com and keep your ears to the ground or to the interwebs. May 21st, we may be doing something with Adventureland Comics, which will be pretty fun, as well as hopefully something with Too Many Games, even though they haven't.
They won't respond to us.
Well,
Respond to
We'll
us.
probably be there at least for a day or two, if
Or not
even if
us.
we're not there. So.
Exactly.
We'll be
I'll
there
walking
even if we're
around.
not there.
And we'll be conquering PAX Unplugged in Philadelphia around that guy's birthday.
My birthday!
We are?
Yeah. Oh, I got approved.
I didn't.
Did you get a
Really?
response?
I didn't apply.
No. Oh my god. Did you get approved?
I'm still waiting for a response. They were like, hey, we got your shit.
Okay.
And that was, wait, when did you get approved? Because that's when I applied.
God, a
that same
couple
day.
weeks ago.
All right, I'm still waiting.
Okay.
Still waiting.
All right, so I might be going along
Yes, he may.
to a convention I'm not going to understand.
Ooh.
You thought I was bad at PAX East. Oh my god, you're going to put me in a room with board games.
Yeah.
Even further away from what I know. And New York Comic Con can go fuck themselves.
Fuck you, Comic-Con!
Yeah, we got rejected all
Unless
around.
you're viewing this in a different year.
No, even if you're reviewing it, I want you to remember in 2017, you scored me 2 years in a row, and I bud the most coverage out of this fucking stupid state. Shut up. I'm moving on. We're going on. Anyway, I don't have anything queued up.
Yeah, stupid idiot. What a sucker!
That was horrifying. Anyway, for the few,
For my chickens.
for the proud,
And the chickens.
for the daystacular.
Chickens!
This was episode 202 if you guys were keeping track, by the way. I didn't.
Chicken oh chickens.
Thank you guys for watching, and as always, we will see you
Chickens!
next Tuesday.